The rupture of the historical bipartisanship and the previous electoral polarization are the background to understand the electoral process that Costa Rica is going through today. Our correspondent, Esteban Cerdas, tells us all the details.
Getting closer and closer to defining its 2022 electoral process. This Sunday, February 6th, not only will the presidency of the Republic be disputed, but also the 57 seats that will make up the next legislative assembly. But what is the current political situation in this Central American country, and how does such a wide range of electoral options address this reality?
The fact is that being a presidential system and having 25 candidates for the presidency does stand out. This clearly affects debates. It affects how citizens inform themselves about so many options. And we also see that most of these options are on the right wing, conservative, even religious ideological spectrum.
Still, in the late 1990s, Costa Rica had a two-party system of alternating power between the National Liberation Party and the Social Christian Unity Party, until the party of the current government broke with it in the 2014 elections.
And in recent electoral periods, we have seen our patterns of concentration. For example, the third traditional force that we can call Acción Ciudadana has a marked tendency to focus on localize itself, to have more support from what is known as the Great Metropolitan Area, those more urban districts and shires, while in the outskirts what we see are deputies for the traditional parties, with some reserve of this dual party system.
It was the 2018 electoral process, the one that marked a milestone in the recent history of Costa Rica, when two antagonistic political visions and projects faced each other in a second round, where the winner was the current President Carlos Alvarado.
We see this very clearly in the 2018 election, where initially around October, before the election, we see how the debate began to emerge around the issue of the national security and against corruption. This is what makes a fairly small party position itself in the top in terms of voting intentions, which uses certain events that occur in the political situation to accumulate significant political support from positions that are much radical and polarizing.
For now, we must wait and see what happens in the final hours before Sunday's election. Only after that will we know how the electorate in the central and peripheral areas of Costa Rica behaved, and whether the inequality of previous years will also be reflected there.
Esteban Cerdas, TeleSUR, Costa Rica.